With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Screen 80! I'll go special! I'll go special! Check back 33!
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
12!
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Mark 54. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Check 99, check 99.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
On third down, this is Jackson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Touchdown, defense. 55 is my guy, 55. Boom.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And the catch made by Hopkins.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Watch 55. Army on. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Vic readies to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Willie Brown. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. They find some open field here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Cut, 315!
Here I come.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Check 26, check 26. You go tight. Go on, go on. You got tight right there. Slam, slam, slam. Okay, slam. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They just get the play off. Now Vick rolling to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight. We got three, fellas. We got three. Mike, right there in the middle. 55, 66.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogant.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start you off a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
55. On QB drop. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Check.
Vick now from the 50. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. On 4th down, Vick Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Watch the whip. Go. 55, Mike, got 55. You. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
This time they'll throw it with Vic. This one caught by Terrell Owens. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Makes sense. First catch here in the first half for the 6-time Pro Bowler Terrell Owens, the only player in NFL history to be a first-team All-Pro for 3 different teams. That's absolutely nuts.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. That's caught by Jackson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
59, Mark, 59.
On 3rd down, it's Jackson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Stay with your man.
Far left. Tempo.
On 2nd and 2, Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right there, 54 miles. 36. Check.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 31 yards there and a first down.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. On second down, this is Jackson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Vinatieri's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
34 yards there and a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Another run, this time McCaffrey. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
First down, Vic. It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
What we got? 55 is my guy, 55. I got you, boy.
3rd and short yardage. Vic looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Check. 280. Check.
59. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Wilson on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Shazier able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Dancing to his left, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Vic. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Wilson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You got nothing. Hey, 0, 0, 0.
He's coming. We got double up.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys have once again taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
That's it, baby. We got work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Vic now, and that's off the mark, incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
In your face.
Hey, check right. Watch it, 5. I'm coming. Take off.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here goes Vic on 4th down, and he's got a man. It's T.O. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Vic now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for a loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip in with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Randy Moss, 55 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run again with Jackson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now it's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back now at Ford Field as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there. 64 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. 14 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 7. Watch the out, watch the out. Check, check. Check, run it.
On 2nd and 9, Vick. And an alley to run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
They run again with Jackson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
So don't say nothing.
On 1st down, Jackson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch tight end. 3 down, 3 down.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the run. Hey, check right. Watch it, 5.
3 bud.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Randy Moss, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.